These are the last steps before carefully loading the kiln and doing a glaze firing. Generally, I think of myself as a patient person, but honestly, these last steps can be a little tiring. Just when I think I'm almost finished, I end up spending a couple hours on these final details. A little care at this stage can greatly improve the results of the final piece. First, I clean the bottoms of the pots where I wax to make sure there's no leftover glaze that will stick to the shelves or to the bottom of the piece. The wax helps most of the glaze to run off, but not all of it. I look at the imprint of my mark, the hummingbird, and use a little pick to get any glaze out of that as well. Next, I scrape the thick drip lines, which usually show up on the outside of a lot of the pieces. When dipping the pots in the glaze, shaking and turning them can help to keep those drips to a minimum, but there still are some. The scraper that I use is leftover from my woodworking days. You could use any tool, like a small knife. Also, there are places where the glaze doesn't totally cover. A quick touch-up with a brush can take care of that. And where the glazing tongs grip the pot, there are usually little pimples that need to get rubbed down some. Once that first glaze dip is done and mostly dry, I can add the accent glaze. In this case, it's a blue on top of the Folk Art Guild white base glaze. Even though it looks red, it fires to a blue color in this case. Now I let these sit overnight, and in the morning, load the kiln and get this started. The glaze firing takes close to 6 hours, then it has to sit and cool for another 24 or so hours, so it's about 30 hours total. See you in 30 hours.